Hey, what is going on, guys? I am back with an Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle, and today we're up against opponent Paige. And there's been something that's been bothering me, and I'm just gonna have to get it off my chest. Uh, what screen brightness do all of you guys use for your 3DS? Because honestly, I've been only using screen brightness level 1. And it's pretty bright, it's bright enough. So I kind of want to just ask that for a common question today. What level screen brightness do you use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Leave it in the comment section. Anyways, we're still, yes, up against Paige. And again, I'm bringing back an RU team. Because honestly, I just really love RU Pokemon. So looking at Paige's team, it's pretty threatening. But at the same time, I'm just kind of really digging it. It's really balanced. So let's just get right onto it, shall we? So again, please answer my common question of the day if you guys are so kind. Paige is going to lead off with a Garchomp. Now these things are frightening. He can go for Stealth Rocks, he can go for Mega Evolution, I'm not sure. I thought he might go with Garchomp, so that's why I went out with the Gastrodon, and it doesn't even take me to half with his Earthquake, which is sweet. I went for the Ice Beam, and unfortunately I don't quite kill it. And I'm hoping that I could actually just finish it off. She's switching out, but I mean, why wouldn't she switch out, you know? Garchomp is such an amazing Pokemon. So here I just went for a Scald. If she does want to switch out, that's fine. Maybe I can get a burn. And lo and behold, I actually get a nice burn. However, this Florges is running the Lumberry. Very interesting. And unfortunately, thanks to Lumberry, well, it's not burned anymore. So I'm out of here expecting maybe like a Toxic. Sometimes Florges love running Toxic. Turns out she goes for the Energy Ball. And I'm so glad I switched out because my Gastrodon would not have appreciated that Energy Ball. So, off the bat, we already know this Florges is more like a physical Florges. Or offensive Florges. So she's switching out, that is fine because I'm actually just going to hit him up with that Stealth Rocks. Because honestly, my opponent has, yes, this Pidgeot and a Delphox, which are both weak to Stealth Rocks. Now, Pidgeot can obviously go for that Mega Evolution and go for a Heat Wave. And as a matter of fact, he does go for a Mega Evolution, and that is just wonderful. I haven't seen Mega Pidgeot in the longest years, and I love shiny Mega Pidgeot because its wings are slightly blue. That's hella awesome. And I know I can take one Heat Wave, so I thought, hey, why the heck not? You know what? I'm Registeel. I am 100% Steel, 100% a Ho and Proud, and I'm just going to hit him up with that Thunder Wave. So there you go. One Thunder Wave. And I thought, you know what, actually, let's switch out. I can actually just go into Emboar, and I can, well, hit him up with a Wild Charge. Shiny Emboar looks so awesome, by the way. I honestly love it. I love his coat of blue flames. He actually switches out, and he does go into Delphox, and that is terrible. Terrible position, because we both switched out, but obviously I do not want to pit up against the Delphox. Both my stabs are resisted by Delphox, however, Delphox can easily kill me with like a Psychic or something. So he does go for a Psychic. I was really hoping he would have Psyshock, but because the Psychic is going to do a lot more to Cofigurus. But actually, turns out this Delphox is holding a Life Orb. So I'm thinking, I don't really have anything that can really switch safely into Delphox. Yes, I have Registeel to eat up a Psychic, but at the same time, I don't want to get hit by Fire Blast. But I know that the Psychic won't do too much, and I also know that the residual damage coming from Life Orb is slowly killing Delphox away. So now I'm thinking, okay, I'm pretty sure he's going to go for a Fire Blast, right? So I'm actually going to go to Emboar, expecting him to go for a Fire Blast. So that by the time he uses his, you know, like, what, third move, his Life Orb damage is going to take him to around half. Actually, he missed. So, unfortunately, he missed, and that's a really big, crucial part, because had he not missed, this Delphox would have died too. So, actually, he thought I was going to switch back into Registeel, but no siree. I stayed in with Emboar, and actually, even if his final attack, it's just not enough to kill him with a Life Orb damage. But that's okay, because I am running Choice Scarf, and one more Flare Blitz will kill it. I actually could have went for a Wild Charge, but according to Damage Calculator, it does around the same as Flare Blitz. So I was like, hey, why the heck not? Let's just go into Flare Blitz, right? Now Umbreon is coming out, and I am stuck. Unfortunately, I'm carrying the Choice Scarf. That means I'm only limited to one move at a turn. and I'm stuck onto Flare Blitz, so I can't really scare him out with a fighting type. Well, I just thought let's just go to Registeel, maybe he'll go for a Toxic or something. Turns out this Umbreon actually doesn't have Toxic. He has Yawn, and that is really awesome. So again, my opponent is just tripping me out with all her special moves and all her special Pokemon. And I really do not want to stay in with my Registeel. I mean, Registeel did set up his Stealth Rocks and everything, but I still kind of want my Registeel to be awake. So I'm switching out. And I'm going to go into Emboar, and I guess my opponent knew that. That's why she double switched and goes into Milotic. Very excellent play there, because obviously a Wild Charge cannot kill a Milotic. Expecting any water attack, I'm going to go into Gastrodon, which is sweet. I love Gastrodon with his Storm Drain ability. However, yes, unfortunately, this Milotic does have Toxic. It's not uncommon, but I was really hoping this Milotic wouldn't have Toxic, because sometimes Milotic can just have Dragon Tail or Haze, but unfortunately for me, this Milotic has Toxic, and I obviously cannot stay in and get Toxic Scald, so I'm out of here. I'm going back into Registeel now. And he does go for the Ice Beam. You know, it does neutral to Gastrodon, but it'll do absolutely nothing to Registeel, which is fantastic. So I have two options here. I can go for a Seismic Toss, or I can go for a Thunder Wave. I figured let's just go for a Thunder Wave. My opponent does stay in, go for another Scald, hoping maybe she'll get a burn. She gets a crit, but not a burn. Thank God. A crit and a burn is a terrible combination. I do land my Thunder Wave, which is great. Though I wish this Milotic would be badly poisoned instead, simply because Milotic probably has Recover. That didn't matter though. I'm gonna go back into Rotom now, expecting, well, a Scald. And she is paralyzed, so I'm actually gonna go for a Leaf Storm. Keep in mind, guys, I have choice specs. So even if this Milotic is highly defensive, it will not appreciate a choice specs Leaf Storm. And not to mention, I got a lucky crit, so I don't think the crit mattered, but, you know, it's nice to see it. Garchomp is coming out, and I figure, you know what, even if he has Poison Jab, I think I can live one. I actually outspeed him, and I miss it. Now here comes the Poison Jab, and yeah, I do live it. Not very well, so thankfully, I didn't miss my second Leaf Storm. But Jesus Christ, I'm just not very lucky with accuracy, honestly. So, Umbreon is back, and like I said, I am stuck. I have so many choice users in this team, if you guys don't know. I have the Emboar, which is stuck onto Choice Scarf, this Rotom-C, which is stuck into Choice Specs, and I have a Braviary, which is also carrying the Choice Scarf. So he does go for a foul play. That's kind of neat because, well, I do have Rocket Helmet, so he does get residual damage. Well, I'm pretty sure that, you know, since it's Umbreon, this Umbreon obviously probably has, like, a Moonlight, yes, or even a Wish. And honestly, I just sent out my Gastrodon more as a pivot, honestly, just to kind of see what this Umbreon will really do. So I did go for the Recover, but honestly, I can't stay in too much. So here, I'm going to switch back out because, like I said, I don't want Poison to rack up damage, so I'm going to go to Braviary, expecting maybe another foul play. Turns out he went for Swagger. Kind of scary. It's nice on my part because I do get, you know, an attack boost, and I do run U-turn and superpower. However, I just hope I can land it, but unfortunately I do hit myself in confusion, and that is bad news because now he's gonna go for a foul play, and that will one-shot Braviary. Very sad, very sad. Braviary absolutely did nothing. Thank you for nothing, Braviary. But that is okay because I'm gonna go to Rotom now. And here I actually just went for a Volt Switch because I want to do just a little bit of damage so that, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm going to bring out the Emboar. And from that damage, Emboar can actually finish off Umbreon with a superpower. Expected the foul play, which is fantastic because Emboar will eat it up. But my opponent knows better than that to stay in, so unfortunately, she's going to switch out. And yeah, she does switch into Florges. And I think my opponent has 3 Pokemon left. The Florges, the Umbreon, and one more. I'm not entirely sure. while I still have 5 Pokemon left, since, you know, my Braviary died. But that is nowhere, that does not mean we are anywhere near the end of the battle, guys. And thankfully, even with 2 superpowers, it's actually enough to finish off Florges. That is just how amazing freaking Emboar is. So, Umbreon is coming out, and you know, my opponent confidently sends out Umbreon simply because I did drop my attack twice. And I believe I have 4 Pokemon, oh no, 5? Yeah, 5, sorry. Oh yeah, my opponent has the Umbreon and the Mega Pidgeot left. And this Umbreon is just a really big headache because, like I said, it just has so many awesome moves, like Yawn and Swagger and Moonlight. So on another Swagger, here I come, and you know, just guys, like seriously, knowing me, I hit myself in confusion every fucking time, 99% time. And this time is no exception, so like I said, I do hit myself in confusion, and with poison, that is just terrible, terrible news. So yeah, I was hoping maybe I could just get 1 Scald and that maybe this Umbreon can, well, be burned. Better than nothing, right? But he does take down my Gastrodon. So I'm thinking, you know what? I'm sick of this shit. I'm gonna go for a trick. I really like Choice Specs on my Rotom cut. However, I think this Umbreon would, you know, would fall into victim with this Choice Specs. Which is fantastic because he went for Swagger, so now we know he is stuck into Swagger. But does that mean I want to stay in? No, not really, because I hit myself in confusion every time. So I'm pretty sure my opponent will switch into the Mega Pidgeot now because, you know, this Umbreon is stuck into Swagger. So I thought, hey, you know what? Great opportunity for me to go into Cool Figures. And we know for a fact this Mega Pidgeot is also paralyzed. And look, he's at really high HP. So I thought, let's just do it, you know, it's a great opportunity for me to go for a Pain Split right here and heal up with my Coolest. And that is exactly what I do, and I don't heal that much, but I think I can still live 1 more Hurricane, or so I think, and let's just see. And holy shit, I do not. I underestimate Mega Pidgeot's Hurricane. So that's okay though, because I do have the Rotom here, and I'm just gonna hit him up with that Thunderbolt. A pretty easy kill right there. So now I have the Rotom, the Registeel, and the Emboar, only sitting at 16 HP. Yeah, my Emboar only has 16 HP, but that's okay. Umbreon is coming out. Now keep in mind, he is stuck. He's gonna be stuck into whatever move because he is carrying the Choice Specs, and he chooses to be stuck into Foul Play. I'm like, alright, fine, it's a 2-hit KO for me, and I do have Leaf Storm, and that should kill him up. Nope, not really. He lives with like 2 HP or something, and yeah, another Foul Play will finish you off. But that is okay, because I do have Emboar in the back. And yeah, my Emboar is carrying the Choice Scarf, and of course, I'm gonna outspeed and finish off this Umbreon. Finish off like 2 HP left. So that was my opponent's last Pokemon, while I still got the Emboar and the Registeel, of course, but damn, that was still a pretty awesome battle. Lovely team, Paige, so guys, give a huge thumbs up for Paige's team, and hope you guys enjoy another RU match. I definitely do, so make sure to also comment and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you guys next time.